Wait, someone MP'd me, also invite.
Oh,
yeah.
That would be very useful.
I love the Windows XP background.
Yeah. Okay. I got this. What is this? Oh, I just clicked on some random link in hashtag Osu. Oops. Okay. Oh wait, whoops. I forgot to get the map in my... Alright, okay, I'm back.
Alright.
okay. Is everything functioning now?
Yeah.
Alright. Good luck, guys.
Okay, good luck. Alright guys, good luck. I don't know what happened to the camera. The stream didn't restart, did it? Did I have restart protection? Is that still working? Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay. It's just bursts, so I could totally hit this. Dude, I don't know. Dude, they're Am I stupid? No.
Yeah.
No. Dude, the act. Look at their act.
Yeah, they kind of.
Oh, he got 98 on that.
Yeah, they kind of gained a little bit.
Yeah, I may have died a bit because this map has any degree of pain in it, it's not streams.
Okay, well. I think this is our last pick.
I think it is too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, no matter what it is, even if we. Yeah, because if we win the next two, we go to TB, which is goodbye.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to play?
I mean, I'm feeling Hard Rock 2. I don't know about you, though.
Okay, I'm done for Del Rio.
You guys want to do it?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Alright, send it then. You guys pick it. Let's go, I'm the worst player on the team.
Hey, Umbre, I didn't see the raid. My entire computer, like, died. When did this happen? Okay, okay, this is fine. I was gonna unplug my camera, but I don't think we have time to...
Didn't I? Actually, I don't know why that's even remotely surprising.
What the hell? I was just typing a message in Twitch chat and the chat box disappeared halfway through my message.
What?
It's just not there.
Interesting.
Okay, well, refresh the page.
Alright.
Right, good luck.
Alright. Accuracy win condition. God. This is gonna be great. Guys, I can do 270. Everyone knows this, right? Okay, we're already losing. That 1/100, that just cost us the match. We're fine, we're fine.
Right out here.
We're actually kind of even.
Yeah.
I'm totally not losing it.
Pulling that out here.
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save it. Well,
Nice try, guys.
Nice try.
Honestly, not even bad
How
scores.
did he
So.
FC? What?
Wait, he FC'd? Oh shit, he
Bullshit.
did. Yeah, he kind of gamer moded the long stream.
Quite good.
HDHR.
He is quite good. You guys did not do bad though. Good job.
Yeah, that was fun though.
Yep, that was.
I'm good on a point.
Yeah, we did. Let's go. I think we still play the match tomorrow since we lost this one to see if we get third place.
Be exciting.
So our next match is, what, 15 hours from now?
Probably.
Yeah, it's at 15 UTC, so 11 a.m. Eastern time. So 4 p.m. for you, I think. Might want to double check. Alright, well, see you guys tomorrow then.
All right.
Yep, see you tomorrow.
Yep, GG's. Bye-bye.
GG's. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Wow. Okay, I fixed the camera. I did it. Oh my god, dude. Wait, how many stand-ups did I miss? I'll give you 2. I already basically stood up, but... Good stuff. Dude. I don't know why. For anybody who missed it, anyone coming from Umbre's stream or something, I was playing, they needed me in the lobby. I just tried to update the map, and then my game froze, and like my entire main monitor is frozen because, you know, Osu goes on my main monitor, right? So I couldn't do anything, and my task manager, every time I would try and open it using my second monitor, it would just open on my main monitor. So I couldn't see it. I was like, I can't even like stop the game. I tried Alt F4ing, but it just wouldn't work because it just wasn't responding at all. It was insane. Right click start bar, open task manager, then you can right click on task manager from the start. No, it didn't work. Wait, right click on task manager. It doesn't look. These are the only options. Even if you do it from over here, it won't open on the same monitor. I'm gonna leave it on my second monitor now, so it knows to open. See, look. That's probably an oversight for myself, but did the stream end? Did it like redo the thing? Redo his win arrow keys. That's what I was trying to figure out. There we go. Thank you. That would have been good to know during the during the match. Anyway, I had to restart my computer and effectively, of course, the stream. Oh, so much just happened. Okay. I'm gonna replace this with a better score. I'm gonna get a better score. You ready? Okay, this sucks. Is it possible for me to get a B on this? Hold on.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh well, nice C. It's a battery. 2 PP! 2 PP! Okay. Dude, what's going on here? What do you mean? It's going on. What could it mean? Ah, come on. Okay, I need to get ACK on that. Hold on. Those misses, that could be such easy free ACK. Like, why am I missing on that? Do you see this? Hold on. Dude, Clans was going to be implemented in 2015. I'm not even kidding.
Podwójne racje? Świetnie.
No! Ah! Dude, that was a B if I didn't do that. Ah, what was that? What was that notification? Hold on, let me.
Thanks for the follow.
Let's see. I missed out. I could not hear. The song was just too loud. What can I say? Submitted a C. I didn't do it on purpose, guys. I had to for a tournament. Yo, play this, Jesse. Play this, Jesse. Okay, wait, what's the map? You didn't have to give me money. I could have just played it, but I'm trying to do this first. I want the B on this. I already had a C anyway, you know? This is a classic debate. I'll still play it. But classic right there. Oh. Dude, I just can't get that bursting out. Okay, you ready? No! Oh, every time I miss on one of those bursts, I lose a percent.
Polymerację świetnie.
No! Please. Okay, it's a B. There we go. I'm happy. There. Ah, it's so annoying. Grappa skin from 2018. This is the MREX skin from 2022. Oh wait. Okay. Let's see the map. Let's see. Why was that thirds? Yeah, you're gonna go medal hunting right now. Ah. I could have FC'd if I wasn't bad. How unfortunate. Oh, 22 UTC. Okay, we're playing at 22 UTC tomorrow. It seems. It looks like at least. Wait, can I even do 22? Wait, 10? When is 22 UTC? Guys, what time is 22 UTC in American? Can someone look this up? 6 p.m. for me, I think. Okay. So I need to wake up by like 4 p.m. and be playing by 4 p.m. Yeah, 5 p.m. Central. I'm like all the shows on Cartoon Network. 5 Central. Yeah, so 22 is at 6 p.m. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I think. I actually don't know what I'm doing. I just act like I know what I'm doing. It's that easy. Okay, let's check up on the Metal Hunters, see how they're doing. They're trying stuff, dude. Dude, I don't know. Interesting. Wait, post? What? Is there a news post for the new medals? There is. Whoa, wait, this is sick. Wait, I didn't see this. Are you still here, 0x84f? This is sick, wait. This is like classic Osu history. Wait, this is awesome. Okay, we can look at that. I just want to, keep it going. Oh, ephemeral message. Here. Let's find out. Dang. Check pins? Oh, you meant on the... Okay. Nothing in there. Deliberation. It's not PP based, we know that. The other two aren't new conditions. This one is. Huh. It's a mystery. It's a new condition. It could be checking for... I feel like it's definitely the smartest play or thing that the medal could be is any stat being or having 727. You know? Combo, 300 number, score, which would be technically a new check because I don't think it checks for... Oh, no, they've had medals that check for that. Or like within the score. You know what I mean? Not just like flat 727, just like somewhere like 8972763110, you know? So that could technically be a new check, right? I think, maybe, I don't know. God, dude, it wouldn't be a medal release unless half of the medals weren't bugged, right? Retro Achiever? Dude, I still need... You know what I still need? Jack of all trades. It's the only one I'm missing. I'm still missing Jack of all trades. Is your best PP play still First Storm? Yes, it is. I think. Let me check. I'm not sure. Okay, it looks like it is. Yes. I was scared. I didn't know what my top play was. Or text. Oh, okay. Oh, it counts all modes. Oh. Oh, it counts all mode. Dude, I gotta farm Tycho hits. Do you guys know my Tycho hit farm method? Do you want me to teach it to you? So I figured out a good method for farming Tycho hits. It's not great, but it's good. Is it wrong? No, you guys are completely wrong. So since unranked maps now submit for score, all you do is you go to BPM 180. This is 14-minute long 180 BPM stream. And it's all red in Tycho. So you bind your keys for the red and you just stream 180 for 14 minutes. And I'll just throw like a video on my second monitor and watch it while I do that. I haven't farmed these hits in a while, but it's a good grind right there. I wonder if nothing's happened in the events, right? Nobody's gotten any of these yet, have they? You used to say it's better to deal with a difficult person or situation one knows than a new person or situation that could be worse. That's gonna be annoying. Hey, did you miss the entire match? This dude wasn't even there to cheer me on. That's why I lost. I cry. I shed a single tear when you weren't there. I'm glad they're not PP based medals, because that would just be stupid. Deliberation. Real ones remember this gif. I'm adding that to my favorites. What's your opinion on new PP proposal? Oh yeah, have you guys seen that? How many people have seen the new PP proposal? That's another thing I want to look at. I know it's a late stream, so we don't have as many people. But here, I'll get into it after we play our maps of completion for the day. Am I right? Or am I right? Okay, you want me to watch this epic meme that you've created? Okay, we'll watch this. This is so stupid. Only 2007 players would understand, guys. It's a very complicated. Oh, okay. DJ Pop. $165 BPM. Guys, why does this background look so familiar? Guys, does this background look familiar to you? Okay, let's try this. You ready? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Wait, really? Seriously? It reminds you of that? Wait, seriously? Okay, let me try that again, but actually single tapping. Dude. Why is that slider like that? Not quite. Unfortunately, that was not at all the FC run. What? Okay, hold on. Come on, come on, come on! I got this. I got this. Oh my god, that slider jump scares me. That slider scares me. Into the forward. Oh. That was the worst act ever, but that's fine. That's fine. It's an FC, okay? Noodles. Ah, yes, you're right. I am the type of guy to buy some noodles. Who cares? True. You know? Thank you for the resub. That's fine. That's fine. Helix. Hey, Helix. Loading the new dump stuff. Oh, are you actually doing the dump? Helix, you know, I don't know if their API is open, but you know Osualt already has the total PP of like a couple thousand users. This is a true fact. You don't know Osualt? Man. I'm pretty sure it has all plays for top 10k, like the normal dumps. Osualt though, Osualt, they have this system. Yeah, yes. Dude, Osualt tries to get scores for every user. Every score that every user has. They try. They have a method. You can track what it has using like Q-O on certain scores. Or even just Q-U for each user. You can see like what's tracked. Osualt has all my scores and a lot. A method? Yeah. They have a lot. It takes a long time, but... Yeah. Okay, that's one sit down. Okay? That's what matters. What is this? Okay. Interesting. I got this. You ready?
Świetnie.
Man. Alright, here we go. You ready?
Podwójne racje? Świetnie.
Surprised you're not in OSUL, Mr. Helix.
Świetnie.
It's the best server ever.
Podwójne
Okej.
racje? Świetnie.
Wait. This can't be real. No. It can't be. It can't be. What was I gonna say? No, but the entire score farming community has lived in the Osu Alt server for a while. It's been a server for like 2 years or something. I'm still surprised because it's such a good leaderboard server. Even if I weren't social with the score farming circle, it's still such a good like server to just be like, oh, how much BP do I have on 2008 maps, and you just know. Am I stupid? One more try. No, no.
Podwójne racje? Świetnie. Podwójne
Okej.
racje? Świetnie.
Oh no! That came out of nowhere. That's not fair. Are they even like limit for API requests? No, well. I will say they make the most out of the limited requests that they do have. No, but I think like if they have their own, front-facing thing, because they've already calculated total PP, right? Or I hope it doesn't do the calculation on the fly. There's some stupid. I think it might, but whatever, right? That it's so much better to just query them because they actually have like all user scores where you can't really do that. Request everything. True. Dude, this map. Okay. I got this.
Podwójne racje? Świetnie. Podwójne racje? Świetnie. Podwójne racje? Świetnie.
Ah, dude! I'm gonna lose my mind. Dude, am I insane? Ugh. 2009 mappers should have been banned from changing the slider velocity.
Podwójne racje? Świetnie. Podwójne racje? Świetnie.
Dude! When does it change SV?
Podwójne racje. Świetnie.
Hold on. I'll play whatever map you're sending, but I have to FC this first. Guys, it's not my fault that 2009 mapping is bad.
Podwójne
I'm just saying,
racje. Świetnie.
Okay,
Podwójne
fast slider at the
racje.
start.
Świetnie.
Okay, fast slider.
Podwójne racje. Świetnie.
Of course that's the run. Hey, wouldn't that be the run? Number 7. Oh. I'm sorry, 2011 Wobblefulf. I didn't mean to snipe you. Okay. You just want me to play this? I'll play this. You don't want me to play the top diff? You want the second diff? Okay, top diff. Guys.
Podwójne racje. Świetnie.
Kind of a banger, guys. This song. What? That kind of distracted me a little bit, guys. Didn't Emrek do this? Like with BT? Man, so sad. So sad. Not FC. Okay, I'm gonna FC it. Ah, come on, dude. Why the sliders be like this, guys? Thank you for the gifted sub, by the way. Oh, I'll watch that after, cause it's so insane.
Potrójne racje? Świetnie.
What did I break on? No! Dude! What did I break on? No! Honestly, dude, Emrek, he basically FC'd. I can't do this anymore. Guys, I kind of lost it. You gift a sub and you didn't even get a sub yourself.
Świetnie.
You're so selfless. Pray. Are you? Are you kidding? Did anybody just see what happened there? I assessed and failed the literal end of the map. Like, actual last note I failed on. Well, you know what I mean. You get what I'm saying. It wasn't just. Oh god, I'm losing it. Okay, hold on. Come on, come on. Mind block? How would I have mind block? I played this map like 3 times.
Podwójne racje.
You've watched every time I've ever played this map currently. Dude! Dude! Am I stupid? Am I like actually dumb? Guys, I think I might be the stupidest person that's ever been born. Oh my god, guys. Guys, look at the background stuff. Come on. I got this. I got this. Believe.
Podwójne racje. Świetnie.
No, not playing it. Is this that much? That's interesting. Dude. $724. Is that an SB? What's max on this? 745. Are you kidding? How is he not top 50 with that? What? Dude, mod multiplier's too OP? Question mark? Yeah, you didn't know? Wait, wrong mods. Wait, guys. Actually, how hard is this with Hard Rock? It's doable, but it's annoying. Man. Okay, one last try.
Thanks for the follow.
God, I'm dying. My nose. Ugh.
Świetnie.
Whatever. Whatever, dude. I don't care. This map sucks. I'm not mad. Whatever, dude. It's fine. I'm not mad. I swear I'm not mad. Okay, let's see. Ah, yes. As you do. As you do. Normal. Casual player.
Podwójne racje? Świetnie.
The funniest part is if this had a star pattern, this would be like ultra PP. Dude, where's Zexar? Where's Zexar when you need him? Zexar, can you please buff this play? Done. No way. Wait, that's still 9 stars? Thank you, Zexar. Cyberbreak? Yeah. Yeah. He's not even top 100. Dude. Why is score so broken? 916 PP. Yeah, in the Zexar new idea, you could totally do this, you know? You know? Just saying. How hard is this, guys? Alright. Really? This is stupid. Okay, hold on. What? What? Yo, I'll explain it in a bit. Hold on. We need to do completion first.
Podwójne racje? Świetnie.
No. I ruined it, dude. That would have been top 2. Not top 2, but top of the map. Also. Also. 2 as in also. Man. Okay, knock this one out. How many other maps are in the 27? Oh, God. Okay, actually not that many. I'm just scared of this one. You have a theory? Okay. Okay, watch this. You ready? Ah, true. Come on, come on, I got this, watch. Dude. Hey. Old maps are good. You can't tell me this isn't fun. Because you haven't played it. True fact. Okay, now watch. Nice. That's a good one. Woo! Oh, you're saying 2012? That's so wrong. 2012 might be like the best era of mapping too. This is 2009. I would let it slip if you said this sucks because okay, sure, you know, a lot of the mapping's bad. 2012 had good maps. I should just... Okay, sure. But I have to finish this first. Oh. Hello. Ah! Thank you for the raid. I kind of missed there. Yeah, that's a technique we pros call missing. Ah, why am I tapping so late? Hello, I'm playing completion. Temporarily. Can't believe I have to focus on this. I blame Hidden. Wow, look at that. It's true, it's true. Oh, that's spicy. Good score. You, not me. My score was bad. Don't worry about me. Hilo, have they figured out anything, Caps? Ow. I told you, I had to complete the set first. I'm lucky. Because this one's only 1 minute. Well, with DT. Wow, look at that. It's interesting. I'm excited. But have you seen the brand new Zexar rework that was released today? It's not anywhere on the internet yet. Okay, there we go. Set's all done. I play completion every day. Okay. Wrap up winter wrap. It's by Odoril. Okay. If it's high CS, then I can probably see what you mean, but this looks very normal. This is gonna feel like the most normal map ever. I can guarantee you. I'm ready. Oh. Sorry guys, I gotta get the 2012 vibes rolling. Okay. That was fine. That mapping was just fine. I thought that was pretty alright. It was honestly an interesting way. It's the jumps were so much more interesting than you see in like most current maps. Is this a good 2012 map? Is that why you send it? Uh-huh. Okay. Dude.
Keep it gone out.
What is this? I might try this sometime. And what I want to do right now is finish off April 27th with, there's 2 maps left. This one's 3 minutes. Oh. Okay. What? What? Oh, okay. Never mind. Aw, man. Okay, I'll try this map for a second, though. I will not be able to tap this fast right now, but that's fine. Wait, okay, wait, this looks really fun. This is kind of awesome, though. Okay, I can do better. I got this. You guys like this? Oh! I kind of trolled on the ending. That long stream, I feel like I can hit, but I might just be, like, too delusional. I might believe in myself too much, guys. Okay, good. Okay, at least it's one of these maps. Okay, watch this. Have a good stream, you're gonna go? Alright, see you later. Thank you for stopping by and raiding. Okay, how hard is this? Okay. Nice. I love sliders. Okay, I can knock this one out. It's gonna be a little bit annoying, but okay, I'm ready. You ready? I got this. Oh. I just realized that my title is still wrong. Hey, thank you for the follow.
Thanks for the follow.
Completion and chilling. That is my new title, because that's what I'm doing. Shockingly. I know that may shock some of you. Oh. Oh, thank you for the prime. Yo. I hope you enjoy the funny emotes, especially Willy Worm. Oh. Thank you for the prime. Again, there we go. Hey, thank you so much. Okay, you ready for this? No, no. I just tapped as like reflex. No. Dude. I just trolled so hard. Okay, I hope you guys don't mind another 2 minutes. That's what I get for not paying attention. By the way, new people, we have lots of emote slots. So feel free to give me emote ideas, and if they're good or funny enough, I'll probably make them. Oh, Fawn Leaves is so good. I haven't played that in so long though. Ah. Okay, there. Look at that, guys. Hey, thank you for the 100 bits. I hope you enjoy. Dude, I just...
Just check my profile and judge it.
Just, well, I don't do profile reviews for money. And B, I'm still playing completion. Maybe I'll look in a minute. Maybe I'll look. I don't know. Look, you see this? For those who don't know, look, I'm trying to finish Osu, and I can't do that unless I play maps, unfortunately. Look, I have played, for anybody who's new here, every single map since the start of Osu up to April 27th, 2009. And I'm working my way up in that order. In chronological order, I am playing every map. So, look, it's just nice to chill out, learn a bit about Osu history. It's what I enjoy, right? It's kind of cool. Plus, you get a ton of rank score if you like score farming, and a lot of leaderboards. I know that some people are like, oh man, getting top 50s is hard. Just do it on old maps. They're so easy to get leaderboards on. But you didn't hear it from me, okay? Shh, quiet. You didn't hear it from me. Dude. Okay. Look at that. That was 96%, and that's still number 24 on the map. Man. Woo. Too easy. Alright. One more map, okay? And then I'll be done with the 27th of April, and then I'll be on to the 28th of April. What is this cover? This is insane that this is a real thing. What? Did any of you know about this cover? I'd never heard this before. Interesting. Number 13. See? Just pay attention to like how high rank I am on all these maps that I play right after I do them. Okay, here we go. You ready? Not the 100. Okay. Let's keep it going. Nice score. I like the 1. Okay. This is kind of insane. This map. There. Boom. Number 18. Easy. Good on rhythm map. Dude, okay, you just reminded me of a score. I don't know if you guys saw this. I could not believe my eyes. You know exactly what it is. Dude, a human being should not be capable of doing this score. This was like his worst run too. This is just his high combo run. He almost did it. Dude. Dude, the DT leaderboard. Oh. 97, by the way. Dude. Dude. And that wasn't even his best run. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, how hard is this? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna play this too. I'm sorry. I know I'm distracting. I'm taking away from the epic PP stream, but we gotta do this. I gotta knock this one out. Okay, here we go. Okay. Nope. Oh no! Is that really 270? I didn't think it was. Come on. Okay, I got this. You ready? Come on, come on. Okay. Almost. Number 7. Man. Okay, one diff and I'm done. Sorry, I just had to do it. Man. Palkia gets the easy rhythm, super easy low CS diff. Someone was obviously playing favorites here. Yeah, it was tactical. Definitely. See that too. Oh, I'm not even top 50. I'm gonna cry. How could this happen? Okay, it's done. I grinded, so now you know what I gotta do. I gotta update my bookmark for completion. And now instead of the 25th, it'll be the 28th. Wait, no. Yeah, wait, yeah. See, look. That's what I do, and that's how I go through. I just keep going and going and going. Too easy. Alright, Zexar, do you have the website? Has Helix updated it? Just check my profile and judge it. Oh my god. That's huge. At least he hasn't told you. Here, let me get some music. Oh, that's loud music. Wow. Let me make that quieter. See, that's much better. Much better. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god, my nose. Oh. My nose is killing me. What do you want me to look at? What am I looking at? You joined 2012? That's kind of goated. It's kind of awesome. That's kind of freaking awesome that you're still playing. Wait, you joined in 2012. How do you hate 2012 maps? Probably didn't play back then. Oh, you just made your account. So sad. That's how you leaderboard from? Yeah, I'm not even a fast spinner. That's the funniest part, is if you've ever seen like actual score farmers, or I shouldn't say score farmer, like, you know, people who can spin, it's crazy. You might not even believe it, but I'm actually on the worst end of spinning. Yeah, I barely ever spin 400. I think I might have spun 400 on that. If you go back and watch it, I think I was spinning like probably 410 or something. I can't believe it, dude. Some people are just so good. Guys, we don't look. Rich Stetson. I know that guy. I know that guy's song. You guys ever heard the Will Stetson song? Check out my profile. Dude, okay. Here, let me go on Zexar's Epic website. The Epic Zexar website. Okay, he doesn't have it yet. It's probably going to be one of the private ones too, right, Zexar? I need to be added back to the visual rework. So sad. No clue. Alright, well. Here, do you have a link to your thing, then? I don't have links to anything. We could check with Osu Alternative, at least. This is so interesting. Alright guys, check this out. Check out Zexar's PP thing. Okay, do title. Chilling. Zexar had an idea. You guys remember a couple days ago there was a Reddit post where it was like, bonus PP sucks. Might not have even been a couple days ago. That might have been the one from like a couple weeks ago. I think the most recent one was it bonus PP, the most recent one, or was it the last one was, oh god, like not act PP, length bonus. Length bonus was the most recent one. Anyway, Zexar came up with an idea. A thread was posted on Reddit recently. Oh, let's see how recent it is. We gotta know. 1 day ago. Oh wait, this is new. This is like brand new. Should the bonus PP cap be increased? I kind of want to see what people say. But anyway, Zexar came up with a solution that's better than bonus PP. For people who don't know, currently, bonus PP, you get extra PP to your PP total just based on how many scores you've set in total, like ever. It's meant to encourage new players to play different maps, which I don't think they know, but that's what it is. Most often it just ends up rewarding, you know, people who've played a lot of different stuff. Think like Wubblefulf. Like he has the max bonus PP because it does cap out. You can see from this chart, if you're not aware. Oh wow, why is it better over there? This is how much PP you get in black, and in red is how many scores it takes to get that amount of PP. So you can get up to 416.6666 repeating bonus PP. But it takes a lot of scores. It is. Isn't it awesome? So yeah, you can see, and I'm sure you might have seen in the past, like some people farm bonus PP just to get it. And since it's just submitting scores, they'll just no fail double time, and they'll hit one note and then just submit, and just like AFK it, just so they get a score submitted. Like famously, Idkey did it to get number 1 back. He just submitted a bunch of D ranks, right? And because he didn't have enough or like a ton of bonus PP yet, it was to the point where he farmed like 8 bonus PP or something from doing that. Something like that. I just threw out a random number, but it was enough to push him back to number 1. Or to get number 1 over there, or something like that, with just a bunch of D ranks. Anyway, bonus PP is kind of outdated. I don't like it. There's a lot of people who advocate for just like the removal completely of bonus PP. I don't know. Like, I see where they're coming from, right? Because they think PP should be a measure of skill, right? And your PP mainly comes from your top plays, right? They're all weighted and they go down. And if you're just getting PP just for playing maps, then is that really a measure of skill? Because you get to have somebody, theoretically, 400 PP skill difference, but they have the same amount of PP. It's an interesting thought. It's just something to think about, And I'm sure we're going to see some of those replies in here. But anyway, Zexar came up with something recently. He was like, what if we didn't do bonus PP? What if it wasn't capped? What if you could just gain it forever, but it's just a little bit? And it makes it a bit nicer because you can gain from, effectively every play. You might only gain like a tenth of a PP, right? But this makes it so you could feasibly gain PP for some of your plays, right? Even the ones that might not necessarily give PP often, right? Because effectively right now, if you're at max bonus PP, it doesn't matter if, you set your 101th best play. It doesn't give you anything, Most replies are that. I think, I said this before, I tried to get Helix to make this on a website before Zexar. I think, honestly, even just changing the weight, right? And including like your top 250 or like 500 PP plays would be a better system, right? Because you get to the point now where Emmerich is, he gets 0 PP from a 1000 PP play. And it feels underwhelming, and that's just because of how the weighting is. I think that there's definitely a way to do it. Even if it was just that, even if your idea doesn't get implemented, I think even just that would be better. In a sense, you know what I'm saying? It would still have the same problem, but you'd just push the issue down the road, Anyway, I keep saying anyway, and then coming back to this. He came up with something. Like I said, right? You just keep gaining PP forever. It's interesting. There's some stuff, and it was able to be implemented into Osu so we can check how some people go for it. We'll just read the conclusions. The advantages of this system are players are incentivized to play a variety of maps and go for the best scores that they can on them. Players who aren't able to set top plays for whatever reason can still gain PP by getting scores on other maps. There are no arbitrary cap to PP. Players are always capable of gaining PP no matter how small. Which is interesting. And I think one of the points that's brought up is in this system it takes like the total PP that you've gotten, like adds up all your PP, no weights, right? So if you set a play that's like not a lot of PP, it's not going to give you as much as if you consistently keep setting a ton of really good plays, 400, 500, if you're Emmerich, 1000. But it's just interesting. There's lots of discussion. Anyway, here's a leaderboard. Here's where is it? I know someone's looking at it. Is this which one is the less broken one? Is it A1 or A2? Anyway, what are you guys thinking of this leaderboard right here? This is only people who've been recalced in here. But there you go. So you can see people like Matthew who set like hundreds of number ones with like 700 PP scores that basically don't even give them PP really, right? Unless it's 800 or something like that for Matthew. You know what I mean? He's rewarded for how many scores he has in that regard. Which is an interesting system. I think it's an interesting system, okay? White Cat and Cookie Z get shafted? Yeah. Well, how about they just set more scores? It's that easy. Duh, forehead. Just set more scores. Easy. No, it's true. But it's interesting. I think it's interesting. So if you want to and you're registered in Osu Wallet, you can check this. Streamin's right. Streamin's right here. Can I get the upvote? Yeah. So anyway, let's look at why some people might disagree with this. It's fine. The point of bonus PP is to encourage people to play more diverse maps. I feel like it does a poor job of it. Yeah, definitely. The majority of people don't know that it even exists. Yeah, it's so insignificant that it doesn't matter. You know? And the amount of unique scores to get PP scales up to kind of a lot, to the point it's not really worth farming. Also, if performance points are to, as the name implies, give a measure of performance, I'm not sure whether or not the amount of plays in unique maps should be a factor at all. Two people could be at the exact same skill level and have the exact same top 100, but one will have more performance points simply from setting scores on more maps. True. I thought of this in my head, where it's like, okay, two players could have the same skill level, you know, have the exact same plays, but one of them has more plays outside of their top 100, right? But I think, would that really affect, like, I think, in a sense, okay, I'm gonna twist my words. I think that, like, setting lots of scores, in a sense, is performance. I think I more agree that it's not, but I could see someone arguing that. You know what I mean? That is you performing consistently, right? Because that's the way to get a lot of PP. You can't just farm, you know, D ranks, like you said. You're not going to gain any PP from that because it's based on your total PP, right? Or at least this was just talking about bonus PP, but Zexar's solution wasn't considered yet. The other thing is I like to think of the two players who have different amount of scores but the same plays as, like, since the player that has less plays, you can be less sure of their skill level. Does that make sense? It's kind of like rating systems, right? The more games that you've played in a rating system, the more sure that the system can be about how accurate your rating is, right? And there's a certain degree of uncertainty if you haven't, you know, played a ton of games in, you know, like chess or something, which has like a pretty simple rating system. And PP is the same, right? Because if someone, you know, their top plays are like 500 all the way down to like 300 PP, but beyond their top, you know, 100, they actually have, you know, like 500 more 300 PP scores, whereas the other player has like, you know, like some 200s, some 100s, and then he just runs out of scores. It pretty much shows, like, you know, that first player is at least consistent up to like a certain level with that amount of PP. I don't know. Can someone explain bonus PP to me? True. They also just play more, which I think is good for a game reward to be based. Yeah, I think it's good for the game, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it should be added if it's good for the game. Right? Just because it's meant to be a ranking system. It's meant, if you're sacrificing how accurate the ranking system is, right? Just to be like, oh, well, Billy over here can play 10 maps instead of 1 and get some more PP. You know what I mean? He's trying it again. Oh, I kind of want to hop on Osu then. Tromix, what do you think of this? Have you seen Zexar's newest huge massive PP rework? Alright, well, someone made a post about, like, what do you guys think about bonus PP? And everyone's like, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Oh, Zexar DM you and you didn't reply. Oh my god. That's huge. That's insane. What was I looking at? But Zexar made a thing, right? So that instead of being like how bonus PP is right now, it takes like the total PP value that you've done and it does like a whole function on it, right? And it makes it so you can continue to gain PP, you know, infinitely beyond the cap, but it'll be less PP. So like if you set 100 500 PP plays, that'll give you more PP. That'll give you like 10 PP compared to 150 PP plays that'll only give you like 1 PP. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about bonus PP? Exposed. So this is what some of the rankings look like. This isn't everyone because not everyone is added to Osu Alt, but this is what Osu Alt looks like. Where's the cope? The cope is that, it's not like as skill based if you're just grinding a bunch of maps. So people are like, oh, well, which I do still kind of agree with. Maybe the scaling is too harsh on this system, but who knows? That can be changed. Zexar can tweak the stuff. Look at this. But like, I think bonus PP is fine. All right. Oh, and the DM. Okay. No, but this is, it's interesting at least, because you see someone who, like Matthew, instead of having, you don't know the numbers that well, but the thing to see, right, is that people who are consistently putting up really, really high PP values, but not like the highest, right? Like, Eterna has a ton of really high PP plays, but then his top plays fall off. Like, his bottom is still like 500 PP or something, you know what I mean? This has nothing to do with the top plays, but someone like Matthew, who has, 100, 700 PP plays outside of his top 100, actually benefit like quite a lot from this. It rewards like not just gaining or like playing lots of different maps and gaining total PP, but also I guess technically like consistency with this, right? Because like how many plays does Matthew have outside of this? You know what I mean? Boomerang by Blossom. That is not the map I think it is. Oh my god, it is. Matthew. What are you doing? It's interesting. I'm open to it. I'm open to the idea. It does reward for just mindless farming of low SR stuff since they give some PP, I guess, but it's still better to farm higher SR stuff. It's not like a huge amount, like you'd have to do a ton of maps for that. True. Where would I be in Zexar A2? There's a huge discussion. Yeah, this is also half of the talking point, is that currently you have your 100 top plays and only really like 20 of them matter. By the time you go beyond your top 20 plays, it's like the PP gains are so tiny that it basically doesn't even account for more than like, 4 PP or like 2 PP or something. What if bonus PP isn't a problem? If we simply change the weights and have top 250 instead of top 100. Yes. But it would be nicer. Do you have to... I'm interested.
Thanks for the follow.
Define bonus PP. Define bonus PP. I'm having a good discussion. Oh no. I'm What is that act? What is that act? What? What? What is that you are? What is that act? Okay, I'll watch this video. I'm ready. Guys, can you guess his rank? I'm excited. Guys, please guess this player's rank. Not the players speaking in the background. I think we already opened his profile too, so we know. Oh, you got a good guess right there. Pretty good act so far. I like the me talking. It really ties it all together.
I also I thought of this in my head where it's like, okay, two players can have the same skill level, have the exact same plays, but one of them has more plays outside of the combo level, right?
1x100 FC? That's kind of huge. Wait.
In a sense,
No, I want to watch this one.
I think
Hold on, we're gonna see the miss first.
setting lots of scores
What?
in a sense is,
You know what?
I think I more agree.
You even show us where you missed. What? Okay. Look at this play. What? Why is this video like not working at all? Sorry, I can't watch this video. this video just Sheesh. Sheesh. Woo.
Holy fuck!
Dude.
Oh man!
4 PP.
Holy fucking shit!
Oh,
Oh my god!
you didn't even get the ending.
278 PP!
Look at that cheese. You should have followed the slider. It'd be funnier. Man. I wonder how many, like... I have 13,850 plays. Under 200 PP. That's awesome. But the number will look cooler. He doesn't realize. He doesn't understand. Can you guess this guy's rank? Let's see. A classic.
I don't like. Here's
I love the Willy talking in the background aesthetic.
Our false bans, they don't do anything really to apologize to the player, or even recognize that sometimes it was a false ban. So in the case of Zooty and Whitecat, right? Probably, I don't know, I can't speak to Zooty. They probably still say like, oh no, she was banned for like account sharing. Right? And they don't admit that there was a false ban. I mean, we're also just taking it off of word, right? There could be, like that could have actually been like boosting people. I would not put that past him, especially given how much he's trying to make money nowadays, right? You know what I mean? right? And he could just be lying and saying like, oh yeah, they said I do something, but like, no, it's he was able to get, you know, is that he admitted something he didn't believe it.
Am I trolling too hard in this chat? What do you think?
Say he didn't do it. It's really just his word that's there, you know? Because it's no one else's business. Exactly.
But if I got
What pushes me the wrong way for the two, like
10 plays.
that were like reverted without any appeals or anything, never apologized. Those Llama at least they like tarnished their image. They're like, oh yeah, they cheated. Finally, we knew it this whole time. They immediately hated them and everything, right? And then they unban them. They don't even give them like support or anything. Just like sorry for the month or two that you were falsely banned.
Really trying to be funny. It's funny though.
I feel like there's something that should happen there. Like, I love
IPP level should give people that's skillful to a certain degree.
Is this sport a lot better now these days? I'd hope so. I mean, of course, I'm just speaking from past. So for those who don't know, Jules Delama was a top player, and he became very good at something that barely anybody
Guys, is consistency a skill? Your answer may reveal your political alignment. So if I get 1,100 PP plays, then we know my skill floor is higher. Dude, I'm kind of destroying in this chat. No, that's I spoke the truth too. I'm actually using logical deduction to get this correct. Oh god. Am I right or am I right? Dude, I am just destroying. I think your kettle's going off. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. I'm paying more attention to the Discord than I am. What if you all just acknowledge that PP is a measure of performances you've done, not your skill? This is not true. I could totally set a new top play right now. I'm just lagging. I swear. I think they are performances, just bad ones, which is why it takes 100 times more of them to equal the same. Dude, this is insane. Bro, what? You actually have to play maps to get 10 PP plays too. Like a B rank is already 1 PP on a 7-star map and 0 PP on one of these 2-star maps. You're theorizing about. I'm spitting facts. Dude. I swear. You had like 4K viewers at least. That's not true. Everyone read this comment. It's true. Run the numbers, boy. Have you ever heard of the Joker? I'm kind of like it. Wait. I did it. I won. Guys, I've won this exchange. That gets an upvote from me. Oh, so true. I play for glory, riches, and destruction. This is so stupid. Guys, if you're worried about extra plays that aren't your best ones adding to your PP, then why doesn't PP equal your top play? Dude, this Melvin video is insane. Oh. Dude, look at what has happened to this channel. Your number 39 play is actually not representative of your skill level. So it shouldn't give PP. Simple as that. It's too easy for you. Huon? I don't know. Never had it. But there's probably some reviews on YouTube if you're curious of those. Some good ones where like Koi Fishu I would trust probably. I'm spitting facts, you know I am. Wait, I realized why it's so quiet, because I forgot to put the music back on. There we go. Look at that. Oh, so much better. Can I upvote? No, I'm not upvoting that. I'm upvoting this. Are you not sleeping? Aren't you in Poland? Shouldn't you be sleeping? And only your top 20 should give me. Wait a minute. Oh no. I'm only jaded because my best plays are outside my top 100. Real and honest. True. Dude, this is insane. This discussion. We were talking about PP. This is actually insane. Dude, okay. This is too deranged. We should do something else. Is there anything to do right now? Besides watch our boy play. He's gaming, dude. Did he really try Murmur Twins? He did. That's scary. Dude, he almost did Glory Days. Isn't he? I saw a tweet from him. He said he was playing a mouse. Is this true? Friends, is this true? Glory days, 16 minutes ago, 933 PP. He ate a mouse? Really? Oh man. It's kind of true though. This is such a, it's like a nothing discussion until stuff actually happens. You know? Here, let's read this. How Zetera became a metal hunter. Alright. Medals were first introduced in early August 2008, with their original goal being to serve as an achievement system linked to a now abandoned story mode for Osu, similar to the original Elite Beat Agents campaign. Oh, I didn't know about the story mode. The first ever medals to be added were the play count medals, and since they were retroactively given to all users who fulfilled the requirements, some users like some users like Echo and Saturas acquired them pretty much on release. Soon after the play count medals came the first batch of BMAP pack medals, and while some do not exist anymore, there were still some that you could acquire. Some examples would be the internet pack, all those medals. As development of the game continued, medals eventually became more than just a way to keep track of your BMAP pack completion with a new set of challenges, titled as Hush Hush medals. What were they? Here you go. They're secret medals awarded for pulling off very specific feats, which are not explicitly told to the player, hence the name. These feats can range anywhere from completing a beat map under particular circumstances to setting a score with an unusual mod combination, and many more. In the years after release, very few new Hush Hush medals were added, and it only in late 2016 the new ones started being released in batches, as announced in that news post. Since then, new medals have trickled in sporadically, sometimes released alongside other announcements or other things entirely without warning. This brings us to Zetera, a 24-year-old Osu player from Germany, and according to him, Osu's been a part of almost half of his life. Oh my god. Yes, new medals are released right now. And his join date certainly backs that up. In that time, he's done quite a lot for the community. Describe his words and such. I'm an ex-moderator, on and off contest judge, World Cup commentator, and a huge beat mapping nerd. And I suppose also a medal hunter. True, the first. The first and the greatest. Okay, wait, me. What is this? Wait, what is this? Hold on, sorry, I just got a thing. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Every time I see new ones were added, he tried and find the meaning behind them, and eventually found himself building a habit out of it. Discord and the likes did not exist back in those days, so a lot of time was spent hanging on the forums, #Osu, in-game DMs. Lots of players often coming together and collaborating to work out the solutions together. Can you believe that? In October 2017, Halloween-themed update was released for Osu, bringing the total of new 9 Hush Hush medals. It's been a year since the last batch of Hush Hush medals. At that point, the community had more cryptic puzzles in the form of metal flare text and icons to chew on. Since getting batches of medals is still new, there's not a lot of knowledge behind what made the medal system tick, especially since the whole thing was rewritten back in 2016. Nowadays, the community knows exactly what to look for and how extensive the system is, but back then the community's ideas were much more abstract than what was actually possible, simply because it was really hard to gauge just how precise the requirements were for a given medal. Man, alright. Figuring out how to solve a medal is often a complicated process, as the only real hints provided are the medal's name, icon, and some mouse over text, known internally as a flare. At times, these are often not enough, and some medals have even had all 3 of these things changed over the years. Wow, really? Despite these challenges, the community managed to figure out the solutions of all of 2017's new medals, save for one, the Girl in the Forest. The community first deducted that the relevant map was Pika Girl after linking the hits and flare text back to it. Zetera then immediately went and assessed the map, but that didn't work. Maybe a mod was required, or maybe a map needed to be FC'd in all game modes consecutively to get the medal, but that didn't work either. maybe it had to be an SS on all game modes. The limits of the medal system needed to be examined more closely, albeit with educated guesswork and deduction. Look at this. Surely, it can't check when you lost your full combo or when an SS was lost, so the only things that left would be the miscount, max combo, counts of 300s, 150s, and misses. Playing in different modes and a couple of other things, such as what time the score was submitted. At the time, the Fleur text read as the first generation in more than one ways, which led Zetra to think that it might be related to Pokemon or perhaps the first generation of influential mappers, but in the end, he found himself stumped. Out of ideas, he reached out to Ephemeral, right? Instead of receiving a hint, Ephemeral would go on to create the following thread on the OC forum. It's been roughly a week since the Halloween medal release, and just about every medal outside of one has been conclusively claimed and figured out. Originally, I thought that the Firmament Moves would be the baffler for most people. Apparently not. So let's have a little fun with this and up the ante a little bit. He did. A bounty was set, stating that the first person to unlock the medal and messages Ephemeral with the correct set of criteria would unlock it would receive a Medal Hunter user title, which would be the first of its kind and to this day remains as such. Dang. It's so unique though. The post also shed some light on how the new medal system works and what the loose criteria would be for not just the Girl in the Forest, but all medals, including the Halloween update and going forward. Following this, Zetra descended in a maddening 5-hour search of trial and error. Maybe the max combo or the accuracy needed to match numbers relevant to the first generation of Pokemon games. Maybe the accuracy needed to match the date of the first game. No, the HP drain was too high to achieve a 19% accuracy run. How many Pokemon were in the first game? He thought maybe there needs to be a certain amount of 300s, 100s, 50s. It's true. You ready for this? After a grueling slog of trial and error, he finally found himself staring at the fruits of his labor, and after sending a 4 PM to Ephemeral with the correct answer, he was officially dubbed as OSU's first medal hunter. He was really happy about receiving the medal, but he felt like there were other people in the community that deserved this medal more than him. And he had to say during our chat, user titles and I are a complicated topic. It's not really part of this interview topic, but I did a lot of different things for the community in hopes of leaving a mark somewhere. Because if there was something I wanted more than anything else, it was the Elite Mapper title. To this day, I'm really envious of those who were able to achieve this prestigious title. It's only become more and more difficult to get there, resulting from both my efforts in the community and many failed attempts at the Elite Mapper title. I was happy to get any user title at all. Of course, I felt elated when I actually won. But to be perfectly honest, if I had the choice, I would always elect to be an Elite Mapper over being a Medal Hunter. Dang. Besides that, there are many people in this community that deserve my user title a lot more than myself, and I strongly hope that staff considers giving out more of my title to those who actually deserve it. Even if it's just through means of competition, like was done with the Girl in the Forest, it would give the title more relevance and prestige. Heck, I keep dropping out of the 90% medals club myself. Hey, I know that feeling. What's up, Gerbsy? We're reading this. Just to provide a bit more context, Zetra is part of the GMT. He also contributed to stuff such as modding V2. Ooh. Okay. Complete overhaul of the ancient BMAP modding system, which brought things... Yeah. Zetra also mentored new mappers through the mentorship program. Nice. Shared his knowledge. He later mentions that he led to the modern BMAP Spotlights team for the OSU game mode. He led the modern BMAP... There we go. Managing the Spotlights playlist for OSU Laser for the first 2 seasons in 2020. It's an interesting time back then. It's true. Hey, by the way, new Spotlights playlist open right now. Guys, you can go play. Hint, hint, click, click. Please go play. Please submit at least 1 score. Right? Please help me get my badge. Gerbsy, please submit 1 score in BMAP Spotlights. You're going to help me get a badge. I swear, I promise. Well, the things listed here are not the full extent of what Zetra has done for the community. You can read more in here. His efforts have been great and appreciated by the community. As for the 90% Medals Club, in 2019, the Medal Hunter community created Osakai, a website made for alternative rankings, in-depth profile information, and more, based unsurprisingly around medals. In their Medal Hunters Discord server, there are clubs that people can join by receiving a Discord role based on the number of medals they have. The club at the time of writing consisted of only 44 people in the entire game. Oh my god. It's true. I'm me, the set, and I'll set a score. What does that mean? Please, Zexar, set at least one score in Beatmap Spotlights. Just by setting a score, you help me. Like, actually. If you're interested in delving into metal hunting yourself, you'll find that 3 new Hush Hush medals have just been released and are ready to be devoured. If puzzling over flares and hints isn't your thing, there are 3 Beatmap packs to achieve as well, just by finishing the maps in them. Check them out below, and you can even click on the image to be taken to the corresponding pack. Ah. Don't want to hunt for medals alone? Join the Metal Hunters Discord server and check out Osakai. And as for what's the answer to the girl in the forest medal was, why not try and follow in a Metal Hunter's footsteps and see if you can figure it out yourself? True. Interesting. That's a nice one. Very interesting post. This is different from any other post. I do like this. I do like these like Osu history posts. We need more of these. This is good. This is what I'm talking about. Also, guys, the Isuki Nakuru pack is still bugged, isn't it? Dude, I have so many things to look at. I can look at Osu Alternative and keep destroying people in this comment section. Or I could look at the Metal Hunters thing. It's ready to be devoured. Oh, you're true. You're true. You're right. Okay. It may be bugged. Same when getting club upgrades just because of the packs or something. Be funny. Dude, what's my percentage now? It works, you just have to keep trying. Oh. Dude, do I learn this? Do I even try and learn this? Do I do this? Why does Will Stetson not have a profile picture? What happened? It's so free? Okay. What should I play with to learn it? Should I take off hidden? Should I just do easy halftime? I can't do it. I can't get this medal. You know what I want to try right now, though? Let's work on Jack of all trades a little bit. Guys, I'm so good at 7 key now. You wouldn't believe it. I'm so good. Oh, this is awesome. Watch.
Thanks for the follow.
Guys, I swear. This takes me back to the old days, you know? Here it is. I'm good at this.
Drop it. Yeah.
Wow, guys, I'm so good. I'm so freaking good at this. He's insane. I should play Catch again. Catch is really fun. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. Catch might be the best game mode. If you think that's a weird comment, then you need to play Catch. Catch might actually be the best game mode. Oh, this song's awesome too. No, I missed it. I missed it and I couldn't move. Don't play CTB. No, it's so fun. What do you mean? It's so interesting. If you think that's a weird comment, then you clearly have never been to the fruit aisle in a grocery store. CTB is so hard? I know, and people don't appreciate that. I appreciate that. People are like, oh, it's the mini game. You don't actually move to the rhythm, but that's because they play like actual 1-star maps. By the time you, like even this is like a 2 or 3-star map. This is kinda to the rhythm. Oh, I just forgot the move. God, dude. Dude, it's just, I just didn't move. Because you have to move in advance. Ah! Ah, would it be better to have like offset then? In Catch? Oh, I forgot the tab. Dude, it's like sometimes you just have to know when to tap. That's why it's so hard. You just have to know, man. That's the hardest part. Look at my top plays. Wrong game mode. Look at my top plays and catch. I'm so good. Wait, where are my top plays? Oh, they're tiny. Look at my top plays. I'm gaming, you know? That's just how it be. It makes sense for catch though, because catching small fruits is like super stupid with that input. Are you kidding? How did I miss so early? Relatable. Do you want to see that play? Have you seen that? Someone sent that to me and they're like, it's the easiest 3-star FC. I was like, no, it's not. I kept missing on the easy part. According to him, I still think it's the hard part. Ah, dude. I'm at 93% on this, which is a B. Are you kidding? How do you make that jump? No way. You cannot make that jump. There is no way. Dude, you can't. No, dude, there's no way. Man. So sad, but it's better, I think, than my old score. Watch, I got this. Actual pixel perfect game mode. Dude, it's you had to be early. Like this. Ah, man. Oh well. That's how it be. Look, this is my top play. My first 3-star FC. And only 3-star FC. So stupid. Great map. How hard is this? 3 stars? Okay, let's try it. Like, That miss, dude. Oh, you know what I mean? Dude. Use a skin that has actual fruit in it? Why would I do that? Ew. Okay. Hold on, I got this. I want to get an A. God! You have to like catch it with like the edge of your catcher. Dude, how? How does that last jump not go far enough? It's insane. Oh, how do they do it? How do they do it, guys? Man, I kinda inted, guys. I kinda inted there. Don't know if you could tell. I wonder if this is DTable for me. Okay, it goes a little fast, but I could read that. Okay, that is pretty fast, actually. Never mind. Okay, no. The answer is actually no. That may surprise you. Okay, how hard is this one? Hold on, let's see. You cannot make it back from there. There's no way. Oh my god. Dude, I destroy my finger by doing that. Guys, let's just do this. Fellers. What happened in the end? Sometimes I just forget which finger does what. It's so hard for me. It's hard being bad at this game, guys. No, that's what I do. It's like a switch that just flips in my brain, and I just start pressing the like. You'll see it. You see where I just like stop pressing everyone. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know why. Why is? God. Oh, this is so hard. Can't do it. Can't do it, dude. I can't do it. This is so hard. Ugh. Dude. Bruss is mentally like a burst. I don't know. I gotta use my brain. God, that's so bad. I just pressed both keys at once. Come on, come on. I can't do it. It's so hard. I can't get my brain. Come on, come on. Wow, look at that. The greatest FC ever achieved. See that? Huge. Massive. That took years of grinding to be able to do. I just want you to know that. Okay. What's Arison playing? It's time to find out. Oh. That's all I needed to hear. Oh, he's playing Cuthbert. Okay. For infinite PP. I can't think of a good map. I was gonna say this, but this would have to be like DT Hard Rock or something stupid. And he's probably not feeling DT Hard Rock. Oh. Okay, this is huge. Oh. God, these are some spicy ones. I like this. Dude. Storytellers? No. He's gonna do something stupid. I know he is. I just can't predict it yet. Dang. Did he ever try Boomerang? Dang. Ooh, Mythol map. What was what? Oh yeah, no. That just happens, don't worry. Oh. Dude, I'm thinking of a map. I think it would be too aimy though. There's a map by Guy that's like 202 BPM. Man, it's kind of huge. Alright. Oh, I'm not gonna steal his content. I'll go in Discord so we can all hang out there and enjoy these plays. Alright? For anybody who wants it, discord.gg/Willy, come hang out. And thank you for coming out. And we'll see. We'll see. Who's streaming? Let me tell you, Kirby Mix is streaming, so we're saying hi to Kirby Mix. Do you know if there's a way to sum all play count from play history? What do you mean? Talk to me. Talk to me in the Discord, and we'll see if I know what you mean. But that's it for me today. I'll be back tomorrow because I have another tourney match, as we said, I guess. Alright, thank you for coming out. Good game.